Okay, it's August 3rd, 2026. I want to show everyone in the country how fast you can prove that all Democrats and Republicans have attacked me for 13 years to hide the #1 resource in the world, an access point to primary water showing the highest calcium and magnesium. If you go to my website, gilbertibluegold.com, you can see the water flowing right there. We still have the deeds. Anybody can order a lab test. If you look on the front page of my website, there's the 300-mile pipeline plans. There's the water reading showing calcium at 118 milligrams per liter and magnesium at 78 with a pH above 736 and nothing else in it. And that's just a health scan at the top of the pipe. It gets better as we get deeper. So anyone can order a lab at the Cecil Daughtry Ranch at 9438 Daughtry Road, Sarasota, Florida, 34266. They've been doing Smith-Mundt acts around me to disseminate this thing, but they're attacking my rights and my family and all of yours too, because spring water to the top is lower water bills. It doesn't have to be the best like this. But this thing's tied to an underground ocean pursuant to the oil drillers. We got it down the whole video showing scratches going vertical, and it's getting cleaner and cleaner. It's older than the dinosaurs. It's from the KT event, C. Gilberti KT hypothesis. So if you're at my website, you can go straight to Twitter, see all my videos on YouTube. Nobody's moving these things. I found another one in New York. I've explained this all. So at the top of Twitter, pinned, we've copied, I think, almost 30 states of sheriffs, every county. And in that, if you go into the comments, you'll see them. You can click the PDF, and it shows the timed events with the Smith-Mundt Acts, Boston Marathon. I send a jog email. That thing blows 5 hours later. I'm surrounded by Secret Service in Tampa. I'm right next to a giant Israel-owned company called Mosaic Fertilizer in Sarasota. I'm sitting on a county line, DeSoto Manatee in Sarasota on Clark Road, State Road 72, at the very end of Sarasota in the lower eastern Mayaca. 22,000 acres right next door to us. So I still got 1,300 acres with Flint and Daughtry. In Sarasota, did a fraud transfer. They switched out legals. This is how you get them. I need attorneys from every state, engineers from every state, to open this resource. This is the people. So I have the mineral rights, and I got the permits ready and everything. They're pumping this polluted river to 4 counties called Peace River. It's the worst river in the state, filled with arsenic and pollution. So looking at this fraud transfer, just go to the second page. Here they are on a link, a Google link. Lee Pilardi, Thomas Howells, 72 partners. They're old third-generation Tampa Manatee guys. Thomas Howells owns C1 Bank, Manatee Bank, now Ozark Bank. Lee Pilardi's right there. He works for DeBartolo and this whole Notre Dame gang on me with the Catholic Church and this Israel group and Tampa Central Command. They're all over me. I've whooped them all. If you look at this Dropbox link, there they are getting burned by Judge Gowdy, switching out the legal descriptions. They put the farmer in a foreclosure with a bad mortgage. And I held them up for 10 years while I was exposing everything, and everyone just watches. I sued Harris 6 months before the election. She didn't verify it. She's with Trump. You can get them all with this resource. So Judge Padar, there's a picture of her, and Judge Walker does the fraud transfer well. She mocks my whole trial. The whole jury was rigged. It had county employees in it and everything. She upped the charges the day of trial to an F3. It's for a lien on my property that they stole during a foreclosure sale on case 2011 CA 4209 NC Cecil's 72 partners versus Cecil Daughtry. 72 partners is Lee Pilardi, Thomas Howells, Kenny Harrison of DeSoto, and his son Matt Harrison sits on Peace River Electric. We're all part of this Peace River, Minnesota Water Authority. It's owned by 4 counties, Sarasota, Manatee, DeSoto, and Charlotte. And from Tampa to Fort Myers, Naples, I've been under attack. My kids, everything. So you verify the resource and look at the fraud transfer. We got Sarasota County purchased it after the fraud transfer. So they got a small piece. They've been sitting there 5 years while they're attacking me. They never let the jury see any of my exhibits. They moved them out of the room, Judge. But our Judge Walker, meanwhile, does all the fraud. He was like the 10th judge we got on the foreclosure. He comes in at the end and rubber stamps everything. So they pull you away from your civil case and pick a side with Sheriff Hoffman And they even did this Parkland shooting around me. I turned in this funding app to Marjorie Stoneman's Douglas building in Tallahassee, and the school shooting happened 17 days later. I offered those kids $1 million each on March 20th, a month after the shooting. Why wouldn't the parents come to me? Something's wrong. They're all running. Could be fake. If it's real, it's worse. Let's check the scars. They're disseminating everyone so you think the water is not real. Well, test it. I have access to 3 wells. We're ready to go right now. One signature. I need a connection agreement. Everyone in the country can file class actions for mailing higher water bills. In every town, these things are under every town. But verify this one. That oil guy said nobody's seen water in the world even close on this one. So all the Democrats and Republicans are together. All the billionaires. Elon Musk, I sued them all. Look at these cases here. All these cases. Rothschild in L.A. 5 hours later, the fires start. I sue Byron Donalds and Rubio. I get Judge Eileen Cannon. Next day, Trump's ear gets supposedly shot. You got to look at the hoax code. It's got Son, Man, or Ram in the name, making fun of Jesus, same initials, first and second letter. We just were preparing emails with Idaho, now an Idaho shooting. I mean, it's a lot of coincidences, but let's forget about all the horse shit, and let's just verify the resource, and we got them in the fraud transfer Sarasota Commission. They purchased it, so they got me in this prison for 15 years. And everyone wants to see me go down. You guys are the ones going down with higher water bills. All we got out of Iran was bombing 200 children. This guy Trump, his Trump True Social started in Sarasota. Bush goes to Sarasota every week with Vern Buchanan, hangs out in Longboat Key, Siesta Key, where all these judges live. So here is proof. All the Democrats and Republicans together. I intercept Byron Donalds in the church in Naples with the COVID mask on the 20 with the 9/11 towers. Google Gilberti brief U.S. Treasury right now in Washington, D.C. Why is Jeannie Pirro hiding it? Why are all these people hiding this stuff? Spring water to the tap with lower water bills is lower cancer and disease rates. You don't need the bottles anymore. This is better than any bottled water, this primary water. And they're all over the desert in the Middle East, the world hunger today. And that's where the underground military bases sit. They nuke, they drill oil 20,000 feet. So we need to focus on Sarasota and this guy, Ryan Schneider, attorney Ryan Schneider. Then we need to go over to Tampa and get Judge Wolf, Conrad, and Dominguez on the Boston thing. And they manufactured fake AR-15 emails with Sheila Sangvi and Robert Mazanowski, state attorneys. They're married. He works for Tampa now with this public defender, Chris Shaw. It's all in. Each sheriff got copies. All of this stuff. Anyone can open that in Twitter. Every single sheriff in each county. We're on 30 states. So everyone is supposed to help. All for one and one for all. You're not supposed to leave me sitting there. I'm a professional engineer. Who is Katanya Jackson Brown in the Federal Reserve saying it's frivolous? She's a judge from Harvard and Yale. Harvard and Yale, Notre Dame, Berkeley, all over me, man. We got them. The people need to come together, and every state order a water test that this thing is a medicine changer for the world. And it gives you the knowledge how to find a rest in days. We found one in Jersey, a buried volcano surf New York. Met Eric Adams. He gets arrested 2 weeks later. Now Mandani's hiding it with him. All of them now. Democrats in New York and the Republicans in Florida need to all go. All of them. This is treason, man. So anyway, I'm doing this video as fast as I can. This is how you beat them. You verify the source. Bring every attorney in for the fraud transfer. I'm running out of time with the title, but we still got enough land for the water. Sarasota's just sitting there. They're forever stuck. So anytime, we can bust them. Anytime. So let's do it now. Okay, thank you.